What up? Welcome back to Cool Kid TCG. Have a matchup today of Blue Buggy into Black Yellow Luffy. Don't see a lot of Black Yellow Luffys nowadays. Play my good friend James, and he's got the really cool Borussia Dortmund Black Yellow Luffy. So that's sick. Really like that. So yeah, really cool. We're going to keep this hand. We won the dice roll. We are going first. The idea with Black Yellow Luffy is very I don't know how it's going to play. Post Gecko Moria, they kind of build him a little bit differently, but I know that I'm not going to attack him. Until I'm established and it's the right time. So I'm gonna start off with a Cross Guild Searcher, search top 4, and I'm gonna grab the 10 cost Buggy, and we're gonna pass. He taps 1 for a Three Brothers Bond and adds a Baby Sabo. And here's where I say, dude, cringe. You have an Event Searcher, and he's like, what? We're just joking around here. Because I was like, yeah, dude, cringe, you open Searcher. Then he's going to tap 1 for a Flampe, which allows him to draw a card and take the top card from his life. I'm going to do another Cross Guild Searcher, search top 4. We're going to grab, we could grab multiple things. I think we're going to grab the Alvida, so we have a play off the Croc and Mihawk. And then I'm going to pass. I'm not going to swing at him. Normally I would swing 7 life. He's going to swing 5 life. We'll take this one, no trigger. And then the idea here is we're going to Croc and Mihawk next turn, but he played a 4-cost Kuzan. I don't want that Kuzan ever to attack and minus things. So I'm going to pivot to Promo Buggy into Mihawk first, draw 2, trash 1. We'll pitch to Houndblaze. Probably not going to need it. I could bottom deck that Flampe, but it's not really doing anything. He's going to swing 6 life. We'll take this one. Probably should just block with the Mihawk. And he's going to tap 5 for a Luffy. Use its effect to put a life into the trash and then draw a card. So his hand size is getting big. Pudding's a strong card in this matchup, but we don't currently have Pudding in our hand. I think the idea here now is let's Croc and Mihawk. Let's prevent any KOing. We're going to pitch the Mihawk to play Croc and Mihawk, draw 2, trash 1, pitch a 4-cost Buggy, and we'll play this into an we're going to play this into a 4-cost Buggy instead of an Alvida, because we have so many 4-cost Buggies. We can pitch another one, draw 2, trash 1, and then I can pitch the Promo Buggy off. So our hand size did go a little bit down, but we were able to play another Buggy. We're going to search again with our event, and we're going to grab a 2K, so that's our 3rd Cross Guild Searcher of the game. And then we're going to pass. We're filling up our board. And then maybe next turn's where we can kind of put some pressure too as well. We could also just 10-cost Buggy next turn. I think we have one. He's going to tap 5 for a Sanji blocker. This allows him to draw 2, trash 1, I believe, if certain life requirements are met. So he has 3 Dons standing. He's going to swing 6 life. And I'm thinking about what to do here. I give him a 2K. I could also just block with the Mihawk. I'm going to choose to block with the Mihawk. He's going to tap 2 for a Viola. He gets to look at my life now and arrange them in any order he wants. Might have been a slight mistake. I was a little bit worried about him using the Luffy taking a life and going to 8K and putting 2 other Dawn and swinging 10 into the Mihawk, but I had 2 2Ks, but my hand size would have gone super far down. So maybe a slight mistake here. But now we're on our 9 Dawn turn. We could Buggy. I'm thinking about what the best candidate for the Buggy is, and it's definitely the Luffy. So we're going to bottom deck the Luffy, pitch an Alvida. And then now I'm thinking about whether I want to press. I could swing some 7s. I could swing my leader. He just takes that. And then if he goes 1 more down, he can start doing his leader effect. His leader effect, by the way, is if he has 2 Dawn, he can put any 5-cost of the Three Brothers face up into the top of his life. But all face-up life cards go to the bottom of his deck rather than to his trash. He's going to tap 5 for a Sabo blocker, prevents all KOs for a turn. He also gets to draw 2, trash 2. We don't KO anything by effect, so not really too much to worry about. He's going to pitch 2 brothers. Look, he drew pitched an Egghead Luffy and a Rush Ace. So he's feeding his trash for his leader ability. And now he has 5 Dawn sitting. Next turn we go to 10 Dawn. In this matchup, Gravity Blade is an incredibly strong card. I don't currently run Gravity Blade, but it's a really strong card that you could easily bottom deck some Sabos. Here I could use it to bottom deck a Sabo and Sanji blocker. And then I can maybe even push for game. But he does have a lot of cards in hand. He's going to tap the rest of his 5. He's thinking it through. Gonna restand the 5, but he's really thinking it through. He's going to take 2 on now. And he's going to put on the Sanji and swing 8 life. I like this move because, to me, I can swing into that Sanji now and either get cards out of hand or make him use some of his blockers. And we're going to take no trigger. We can also bottom deck his Sabo, so like we could fill up. So our hand currently, we have the 7-cost Dofi and a Sables. I can play the 7-cost Dofi and bounce like maybe the Sabo back to his hand, but it doesn't do too much. He swings another 8. I give him a blocker 2k. We draw a Sables. So I could Sables that Sabo back to his hand. I'm just really thinking what I want to do. We're going to swing 12 into the Sanji. He lets it die. So currently his board is the Sabo blocker and the 2k Viola. Going to swing 7 life. He takes no trigger. I'm just going to start putting a lot of pressure on him. We're going to leader ability, pitch to Dofi. I think we drew into the 10-cost Buggy off of life. And we're going to bottom deck his Sabo. And then now I'm thinking about whether I want to press really hard. Currently, only thing on his board, he has a Viola blocker. Like if I swing 1 big number, I kind of want him to use that blocker though, rather than take his life. So I'm just thinking about, like, I don't want to put him at 0. So I'm just going to pass because I don't want to swing Crockett Mihawk or Mihawk. He's going to immediately Hiyori, which allows him to take his life and then put what he wants on there. He's going to play a baby ace. He sacks the ace to play the adult ace. It buffs him up by 7k for a turn, as well as he's established a rusher. Now he puts 2 Dawn on leader. He does leader effect. First he plays a Garp, searches top 5, and he whiffs. He searches top 5 for a 3 brother. And then now he's going to leader effect. He gets to put 2 brothers face up. He puts 2 Sabos, it looks like, face up. And now he's going to play a baby Sabo to play out an adult Sabo. And he gets to draw 2 trash 2. Yeah, he's just going to draw 2 trash 2. So he trashes the 2 cards. And then now he's a 9k leader, plus he's got 2 Dawns, so he's going to swing 11. But first he's swinging 8 with the ace. And I'm just thinking this through, like, what do I want to do? I'm going to block 2k, and at this point he's going to swing 11. If he swings into the Mihawk, that's fine. He can't kill my Buggy. And I have a Sables in hand. He swings life and I take. Now we go to our 10 Dawn turn. We have 2 12k bodies. I'm just thinking if I want, but he's a 9k leader, so I'm just thinking how I want to go about pressing him. Like with the fact that he has 2 blockers, like I don't think I can go for game. I think I should play it more safe and like just clear his board a little bit. Like swing a 12 into the ace. I also have a third 10-cost Buggy, and I can put that on the Sabo. So first, let's just play that. The fact that he played over his Kuzan means I can play over my promo Buggy now. So let's bottom deck that Sabo, and then now, like again, I could press hard for game. I could swing 12-12 at life. But he has I think 7 or 8 cards in hand. I think it would be better to swing into the 7 ace. He'd probably let that die just so he could recycle it next turn. But I'm fine with him recycling it because I don't want him to I don't want him to have any bodies. So we're gonna swing 12 into the ace. He lets it die. Now we're gonna swing 12 life. He's a 9k leader, so he has to give us 2 2ks. He's thinking on what cards to give us. And he gives 2 2ks. Well, he's thinking about what 2ks to give. He actually decides to take the life. He takes 2ks back. And that life goes to the bottom of his deck due to the fact that it was face up. And now I'm just going to swing. I could swing with the Crockett Mihawk. Actually, I'm going to swing 5 plus 7. Gonna swing 12 life. And it's a matter of whether he gives the Viola blocker or he counters out. He'd have to give 3 cards. I think he'd have to go. Actually, no, he could do 2 2Ks. Would get him up to 13. Yes, the same math as the Buggies. 2 2Ks. He gives the Viola blocker instead. Keeps his hand size big. So now it's just a matter of like, we don't have a ton of counter in hand. We have 1 blocker. It's a matter of, does he find multiple rush aces? Like, even if he plays 1 rush ace, I can counter out of 1. I think I have 2K, 1K in hand. But he can summon them for cheap if he has the babies. So that's kind of what I'm just worried about. Like, you can also Dawn up, I guess, on the Garp. That's going to be 5 Dawn. Like, he's not going to be able to do a lot. So he's just thinking about, he's going to put 2 Dawn on leader. He's thinking about what adults to put face up on his life. He puts the 2 Dawn on leader. And now he's going to... Well, he's thinking it through. He puts 2 rush aces on the top, so that's very troublesome here. This is the only way he can win. He's going to leader effect, and he's going to play a kid down and play 1. And here's where I'm just thinking he has like 8 Dawn or 6 Dawn. He's probably could swing 11 if he plays that one. The next ace is going to be too much. So I should just counter out of this. I'm going to give 2K, 1K, and then I'm going to pass. I have no cards in hand, so I'm super vulnerable in terms of like the swings. But I don't think there's any way for him to get me now. He can put 5 on the Garp, for example, or 3 on the Garp. Then it's going to leave him 3 to other Dawn. And then maybe if he has... I don't think he has another baby ace, because if he did, he would just play it. He could put 3 on Garp and swing, and then do another one on the ace, swing 7, and then swing 11 with lead. Something along those lines. I think, right? That works out. He gets 6 Dawn. Yeah, he can swing 8. He can swing 5, 8, 11, but the fact that he doesn't have a baby, I don't think he can play another ace out. The fact that we have the Mihawk blocker, we can intercept 1 swing. Like, he needs 3 swings. He's just really thinking it through. He's putting Dawn in different ways. But yeah, with 6 Dawn, he just concedes. So this was a really interesting game. Again, very cyclical. We were able to continue leaning on him and establish the Buggies. I don't know if I played it a little bit too cautiously early on. Like, I think maybe I could have put some pressure on when he was a 5K leader, potentially. But ultimately, we got the dub. So shout out to my opponent. It was a really fun game. I know that there was some obscenities with the finger gestures going on, but we're all good friends. Don't worry too much about that. I guess it's just good friendly. But yeah. Anyways, let me know in the comments anything else I could have done differently. Really appreciate you guys. I'll see you next time.